Welcome back, guys. Long time no see. I really haven't opened any boxes in a while. The last two releases, the major releases, were 22, 23 Extended, which cost an arm and a leg for like no reason, with a really shitty crop of young guns. And then OPC Platinum came out, and the quality assurance is horrible, and the price is like more than double. I think it's like 2.5x of previous years. So, but hey, we got our PSA submission back from the Card Expo. We dropped it off on May 12th, and it's now July 5th. So almost 2 full months. Even though I like dropped it off myself at the card show. But yeah, we got 18 cards here, ready to look at the grades. Hoping for a lot of 10s. This is my first ever submission, grading submission. So I'm a bit nervous about like what it's gonna end up looking like. I have a few cards in here that I really hope graded well. Some were a bit like filler towards the end. Okay, this doesn't. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Or is it? Should be able to. This is very bad box design. I mean, it's coming, but I don't want to. I don't want to struggle too much, and then it pops off. Like there's nothing else attached. There's no tape or anything. Oh, I see. It's at the back. Awkward. There we go. Alright, now it's gonna just open up. Alright, so yeah, I have a few cards in here that I really hope graded well. It should. I don't know if there's like some protection in there. Yep. Okay, so here are the slabs. From what I can tell, this is the front, I believe. Okay, I guess we're gonna go from right to left. Nice, little slabs are all in order. I did make my own little PSA decoy, lol. So, you can see the PSA logo in there. How do we do this without spoiling anything? I do want to leave them in the butt. Okay, that actually helps a lot. So, by doing, I'll put, oh, wait, is that the front? Damn, is that, oh, I guess that is the front. Okay, so, now my decoy is backward. Okay, hold on. Wait, so we should go from the left then. Sorry, I'm very new at this. I do want to try to keep the suspense going. Alright, here we go. Okay, there you go. So it should be... Yeah, okay. So I think they're actually in order that I submitted them as. So this should be, I believe, Akira Schmid. So here we are. Here we go. So there's a PSA label. 2021 Upper Deck, number 716. Try to, okay. Akira Schmid, mint 9. Okay, well, there we go. Akira Schmid, they considered that this was a 9. So it probably fell a bit. I'm not even sure about how this is was gonna sell. This was probably one of the lowest cost card that I sent. That was definitely like a filler towards the end, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah. All right. Then we have 2022 Upper Deck, number 459, Wyatt Johnston, mint 9. Oh, there you go, mint 9. Gonna go in the same pile. Next up we have 2019 UD Canvas. This is the Nick Suzuki. This one, I labeled this card as being like pristine. If this is not a 10, I'm honestly going to be so freaking shocked. This one is for my personal collection, and I'm really hoping for a 10 here. Gem Mint 10. Let's go, dude. I am so happy with this. This was one of the big one. When I saw it at the card show, I traded for this card, and I saw how good it looked right from the bat. And when I inspected it, I did not find a single like default or defect with it. Gonna put it here in the 10 category, which will hopefully be taller than the 9. Here we have 2022 Upper Deck, Uri Slafkovsky, mint 9. Okay. This being my first submission, I'm going to learn like exactly what they consider a 10, and obviously for the next time I do it, I will be a lot more selective. Bit disappointed about this one because I do still think that it looks very good when I look at it, but this is good. This is a learning experience. 2021. Oh, this is a Cole Caulfield. This is one of the cards I thought would I would be surprised if it came back a 9, honestly. I would not be surprised if this was an 8. If this was a 9, I'll be really happy with this. Honestly, I'm very happy with this coming back a 9. I can still see like the corner in the bottom right being like a small issue, and yeah, this is definitely my card. Honestly, I'm happy with a 9 here for this one. Next up we have, okay, this is the big one. This is the big one. This is the Connor McDavid OPC update retro rookie card. The difference in price I looked it up yesterday. I don't know the grade. I'm saying like I looked it up. PSA 10 sells continuously for $500, and PSA 9 sells for between 150 and 180 Canadian. So we really want to see Gem Mint here. Let's go, dude! Ah, this is the big one. Thank you, Dad. We found this one in my dad's collection that was still in the packaging. You can go see my video, my previous video when we opened a box of 2015-16. I am very happy with this. This was the big one. This, along with the Nick Suzuki, which is funnily enough the 2 10s we have right now, this was the very big one. I was hoping for a 10. I am so goddamn happy about this one. Next up we have 2021 Alexander Holtz UD Canvas Black, mint 9. I'm very surprised about that one. Ah, I see. I see the bottom left corner, but I don't think I've seen that in when I looked at the card. I feel like that was not from me. Like when the card left my hand, I feel like there was no white corner. I would have noticed for sure. Very strange. 2021 Upper Deck Mort Cider. Gem Mint 10. Nice. Nice. That was pulled by me from a box. This was in the last pack that really saved the box there, and then this being a 10 is very, very nice. Very happy with this. Well, at least we don't have an 8 yet. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself, but uh you might want to be you might be able to change the setting in the bottom right. Click on the gear and you might be able to change the setting to 1080p. Then it won't be so fuzzy. Because I think I'm streaming at 1080p, so it should be good. All right, the next one. 2020 Upper Deck, Jake Ottinger. This is our first of two. Mint 9. Mint 9 Jake Ottinger. Bit disappointed with that. Let's see the next one. This should be the next one. Jake Ottinger. Mint 9. Okay. I remember like noting that there was a small, very small print line at the very, very top of the card. Like looking at it now, I can't even see it myself, but I wonder if that's what dragged the score down. Oh, this is the Lafreniere. This is another card that we found in our dad's collection. Mint 9. Okay, I'm getting a lot of 9s. PSA is stricter than I expected, honestly. Considering I individually looked at all those cards, getting a ton of 9s is a bit disappointing, but... Oh, this is the Mikko Rantanen from 2015, again, found in my dad's collection. Gem Mint 10. Very nice. Very underrated player. Gem Mint 10. Mikko Rantanen. Hopefully the 10 pile can catch up to the 9 here. 2005 Upper Deck. This is Duncan Keats Young Gun. Gem Mint 10. Nice. Pretty sure this is the oldest card I actually sent in. Back when Upper Deck's quality assurance was good. Is it a is it a coincidence that the 2015 and the two 2015 cards we sent came back as 10s and not so much the newer cards? Next up we have 2015 UD Canvas of Panarin, the Breadman. Gem Mint 10, again, an older card coming back as a 10. Very happy with this. Okay, it looks like the 10 pile is 2 cards behind. Really hoping we can catch up here. Next up we have 2022 Jiricek, Young Gun. Gem Mint 10, nice. Not the most expensive card, but this is definitely one that I'm keeping. Hopefully he pans out. He has a lot of talent. I think the next one should be his Young Gun Canvas Black, if I remember correctly. 2022. No, it's Kuzmenko actually, pulled from a tin. Gem Mint 10 Kuzmenko, pulled from a $35 tin. Let's go, dude. Very happy with this. Alright, well, the 10 pile caught up. Now we have 2 more. We have two cards left. 2022. Oh, this is the canvas black of Gearcheck. Gem Mint 10. Let's go. Very nice. Well, my two if he ever becomes a star in the NHL, I'm ready for this. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, last card. This one is a bit of a funny one. Definitely a filler card because I wanted another one. This is 2020 SP signature, Nicholas Lidstrom Century Legend signature. I did not grade the autograph because the autograph was honestly like perfect. So anyone who looks at it would be able to tell that the autograph is a 10. I only had the card graded, and I thought it was like one of the most beautiful cards that I sent. So I would be very shocked if this is not a 10. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So the cards that I was sure would come back at 10 were this one and the Nick Suzuki canvas for sure. I'm a bit surprised at the amount of 9s that I got, but I'm very happy that we either got all 9s or all 10s, considering this was my first ever submission. Like I said, yeah, very surprised at the amount of 9s that we got, but I'm very happy that we did not get any 8s. So, at the very least, considering how big the pile of 10s ended up being, it's what, 3, 6, 10 cards. So 10 10s and 8 9s. I am very surprised that I didn't get a single 8, honestly. Um, there's just, of all the 9s, there's just the Alexander Holtz. I feel like I didn't expect it to be a 9, and I can see right away that it's because of this little corner in the bottom. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but the corner is like very. It's not very, but it's like, yeah, it's too reflective, and with the white that I use. But yeah, I mean, I can visually see that the bottom left corner is probably the issue. What I'm saying is that I don't remember having spotted that issue at all when I looked at the cards individually. Um, but I have to say, like, okay, these were like $30 cards. Honestly, if I can get like $65 for them, which is the cost of the raw card and what I spent. Oh yeah, I should talk about how much this cost me. So I dropped them off at the Montreal Card Show on May 12th, and PSA Canada has been having a special for like card show and all throughout May, I think. Uh, with taxes and with shipping for 18 cards, it ended up costing me $633, which is basically like um, right on the mark for like $35 a card. So this Jake Ottinger was like $30. I think you can easily get for it raw. So as a 9, I'm at least hoping to get $65 for it. Like, I think if I can sell the card for cost of raw and make my money back of what it cost me to grade it as it comes back at 9, I think I'm gonna be like totally fine with this. But obviously, I mean, I think this was an overall very good success because my the two biggest cards came back as a 10. These two by far were the most expensive cards that I sent in, and the ones I was really, really, really hoping would come back 10s. So this is $500 now, and I think this is probably like $375. So these two cards alone, if I was to sell them, would pay for the cost of grading all of the other cards. So all of these would become profit. So, because like this is like $400 added value, and this is like $275 added value. So these two cards alone coming back at 10 basically paid for the whole stack of cards. This one I'll probably sell. This one is for my personal collection. Overall, I'm very happy with how things turned out. Surprised that the Caulfield came back as a 9. Very surprised and happy, honestly. Few surprises in the 9. I'd say I'm not surprised about Schmidt, Johnson. I'm a bit disappointed that Slavkovsky came back in 9. I was hoping for 10. I'm positively surprised that this one came back as a 9. I sent in sort of a... When I looked at my cards individually, I literally said on stream that this one would probably be my benchmark for what comes back in 8. This is definitely the card where I noticed the most amount of defects to it. There's the bottom right corner, and there's a bit of a weird effect, like in this little silver bar right here, right up there. There's something like right here. There's a little bit of something that I noticed that might or might not be a defect. The thing about this card though is that compared to most of the Caulfield that I see, is that the left edge has been seemingly cut with like a butter knife for all. Well, again, not all of them. Some of them do come back at 10, but most of the Cole Caulfield Young Guns that I see on like local ads and stuff, it always looks like the left edge has been cut with a butter knife. It's so like 1980s. It's a bit weird. So positively surprised that this came back in 9. This one I can see right away why it came back in 9. I don't like it though because I feel like that corner was not like this when I prepared the cards. The 2 Ottinger, not that surprised. The Lafreniere, not that surprised. But yeah, very, very happy. So quick recap again. McDavid 10. Suzuki Canvas 10. Morris Cider 10, very happy. Unpacked this one myself. Very happy with this. This is not like a super valuable card, but it's I mean it's just such a cool card, and it's a guy that's definitely underappreciated in the hobby. Very happy with Kuzmenko being a 10. This is like recent enough, plus I can wait for him to get another good year and just sell it then, because like right now this is the off season and this is when the price of cards is at its lowest for the year, so most of these I'm not even going to try to unload right away. The 2 Jerry Check being 10 is very funny to me. I could start a rainbow of this guy with like all 10s. And yeah, this is like the older cards, right? All of the older cards that I sent came back 10s. So if that doesn't tell you anything about Upper Deck's quality control taking a dive in the last few years, well, there you go. So Brenman, Canvas 10, Duncan Keith from 2005 10, and Rantanen from 2015 10. And then, yeah, the McDavid 10. So all of the older cards came back 10s. Coincidence? I think not. But yeah, this was my first submission. Very, very happy with the result. I'm glad that I looked at each card individually. Seems like I did a relatively good job. Not a single 8 is very, very good in my book. Two most valuable cards coming back 10s. Also very good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. I sure did. Although for $35 a card, honestly, I think if I ever have another submission, I'm probably just going to go with Tag directly, because I think they're charging like $14 USD a card. Plus they send you a submission kit that you can like use to prepare all of your cards and stuff. So I think Tag is the future of grading for sure. And the only reason why I went with PSA specifically is because Tag was not coming to the Montreal Expo after all. Their name was there for the longest time, and then I don't know if they pulled out or something, but yeah, they just weren't there anymore. So I ended up going with Tag, or with PSA for now. But I think my next submission would definitely be with tag. But overall, still a positive experience. Took about 2 months to get the cards shipped back to me. Um, Painless process really, is just the wait time that's a bit long. But for the price, I think the PSA slab being valued much more by the general hobbyist. Yeah, I mean, this is very good for me. So positive experience. I still think $35 a card is pretty insane. I think once Tag actually like takes off and puts a some kind of grading warehouse in Canada, the prices for Canadians are going to go down too, which is going to be awesome for all Canadians because honestly, I think Canadians are primarily the ones who probably collect hockey cards. So I'm not sure why there's no good grading company in Canada. And I know that there's KSA and stuff like that, but they're like the value of their slab just does not compare. So to me, it seems like a waste of time unless you just want to grade for like your personal collection or something, because you like the look of their slabs or something. That's fine, I guess, but I don't particular. I mean, the tag slabs are the ones that I prefer visually, so that's another big reason why I'm gonna go for them the next time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that.